Hey, what is happening, guys? Today we are bringing you a Cabletime switch to HDMI docking station display video. And honestly, this thing is really cool. So you plug your switch in via this USB-C, and it actually has a power delivery and an HDMI cable straight to the TV. It supports switch 2, switch 1, 100 watts power delivery, 2-year warranty, and has a warranty card information inside as well. So how to install this? Well, it comes with a nice braided little cable tie extension, has the HDMI cable, Type C, and caps. Everything looks really great. Gold ends, good quality cable, things like that. So we're going to be testing this with the Switch 1. We're also going to be testing this with the Switch 2, of course. It wouldn't be a video if we weren't going to test both of them today. So, of course, we're going to take the Type C cable. This Type C cable will plug into the bottom of the Switch 1 or the top or bottom of the Switch 2. Either will work. And of course, we will need to plug this HDMI cable into the TV. And on the bottom of this HDMI cable, there is going to be a Type C connection. I'm just plugging in the Switch 1 dock. It's a third-party accessory dock as well, so I'm going to plug that into the TV, and then it's pretty snug. And then that just is going to plug into the bottom of my Switch 1. Of course, with the Switch 1, you can't really, mount this very well, so it's just going to lay flat for now. And we're going to power the TV, and boom, we have the Switch 1 being displayed. Obviously, this supports all audio. I'm recording this without the audio, of course, but the audio does come through the TV as well. And I'm going to take the docks off real quick, and we're going to just jump into the settings to show you the display settings for the Switch 1. And get there to show that it is displaying at full 1080p, full HD, full range RGB mode. And yeah, so let's set to Switch 2. Turns right on, and we're right in. Of course, this charges the dock as well, just like a normal docking station. So you have the full capability of doing the Switch 2's full 120 hertz, 1440p, and 1080p 120 hertz output. It does not support 4K 120 because Switch 2 does not support 4K 120. It's just 4K 60, which this HDMI cord does allow with the use of that. Of course, I just had to put on some gameplay on screen because, I wanted to see how the input latency is, and it's very responsive. That's one of the things that people would kind of worry about with this type of setup. But yeah, I'm just driving around on the Switch 2 with Mario Kart World, and audio sounds great. I did test this with the 4K TV as well, and everything is very input latency is great. It does support it very well. Audio is no problems, and honestly, the game just ran really nice. It's a really good travel solution for the Switch 2, and
All right, guys. So I've had a little bit of time to mess around with this thing, and honestly, this thing is really great. Does 4K, 60 hertz, or 1440 and 120 hertz with Switch 2. Obviously, the Switch 1 is limited, I think, to 1080p, but it fully utilizes it. The best part about it is it uses just a standard phone block. Like, this is a 20-watt iPhone charger, and it works completely fine with Switch and Switch 2. Um, the only downside I can really tell is depending on how long your charge block is, because the USB-C has to plug in here. So you almost need a 10-foot charger as well, because I think this cable is like nearly, I think it's 6 foot. Um, so that's the only downside to this product. Obviously, it's not that big of a deal personally to me. Works well with my Switch 2 and my Switch, and it's very easy, compact, and portable. So if I want to go home and plug it into the big screen, I definitely can. The only downside I would say other to this is it only supports wireless controllers or Joy-Cons. There's no other USB Type-C connection. There's probably some other docks that do the support for this, but this is the smallest and compact portable one if I want to play on the computer. For like Jackbox games, things like that, this is a must-have product. It only costs about $15 as well. There's very cost savings as well. They also have like free shipping on $30 of your order. And they also have other USB Type C cables, other docking stations that should support it. So if you guys would like me to do another video, please let me know on what I should do with that. So thanks guys for watching. This is a very experimental video. I'm using a different camera as well as a whole new mic setup. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. There's a short little video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.